Ready for clean narration. Imagine one thing. What happens when the toughest design on the planet is no longer a car? What happens when the Cybertruck stops driving on roads and starts slicing through the ocean? What happens when the engineering of the future is no longer limited by wheels and becomes a living, moving, transforming force that shifts its shape right before your eyes? Today, you're not going to see just a yacht. You're going to see something that doesn't exist in any port on Earth. You're about to witness a ship that doesn't simply float, it comes alive. A ship that doesn't just open, it transforms. And this is the Tesla Cybertruck yacht. A vessel built as if it came from another civilization, another time, an era where steel and technology merge into one. In a world where every yacht tries to be luxurious, this one chooses a different path. It's not about gold. Not about wood. Not about classic design. It's about raw geometry. About monolithic steel. About technological aggression. When you first see the Cybertruck yacht, it feels like it shouldn't exist. Sharp angles. Gigantic metal surfaces. A floating war machine that looks like it was brought from Mars, not built on Earth. The hull feels like a piece of armored weaponry, yet it remains completely futuristic. Steel panels shimmer under the sun. LED strips pulse like veins of a living machine. And the shadow it casts on the water looks like a dragon from a world that doesn't follow our rules. But the true madness begins when the ship enters transformation mode. At first, you hear a sound, barely audible, but strong enough to send chills down your spine. It's a signal. A signal that something is about to happen, something that splits reality into before and after. The panels of the hull begin to move. They don't just open, they slide, they rise, they stretch outward like someone has awakened a steel titan. The hydraulic system moves flawlessly, no jerks, no struggle, no hesitation. Everything glides as if this isn't metal at all, but silk unfolding toward the light. As the bow begins to open, the inside reveals itself, a structure that is almost indescribable. The inner platform slowly rises from the darkness of the hull. The LED glow spills through every opening. Above it, thick steel beams, hydraulic supports, mechanical joints that look engineered for space missions. This is not decoration. This is not aesthetic. This is function elevated to art. Every part is built to look dangerous, as if the ship doesn't simply travel, but prepares to evolve. Inside, you step into Tesla's world. Minimalism, but sharp, aggressive, technological. A massive screen. Angular metal surfaces. LED lines tracing every contour. It feels like you're piloting a spacecraft, not commanding a yacht. The captain's chair resembles a pilot's cockpit. The dashboard feels like a tactical control center. And instead of a traditional wheel, a Tesla-style interface with AI assisting your navigation. There is one place only a few get to see, the transformation chamber. A massive steel hangar inside the yacht, cylinders, pipes, rails, joints that look like the bones and tendons of a mechanical beast. Here, the ship feels alive. It moves. It shifts shape. It reacts to the world. During transformation, this room becomes its beating heart. Lights pulse. Hydraulics roar. Giant steel panels slide above you, and for a moment it feels like the shadows themselves are breathing. The interiors are a mix of moonlight, metal, and silence. No marble. No gold. No classic yacht luxury. Only concrete, steel, glass, LEDs, and geometry. Pure Cybertruck spirit, cold but powerful. Clean but aggressive. Minimalist but extremely premium. Bedrooms feel like capsules on a starship. Corridors resemble tunnels between decks of a futuristic cruiser. Lounge areas are pockets of calm inside a world of machinery. Everything inside follows one idea. One form. One future. This is not a yacht for relaxation. This is a yacht for someone who wants to feel the future with their own hands. When the ship closes again, the world freezes for the second time. Panels return to their place. The light fades. The hull becomes monolithic once more. It looks like it could survive storms, hurricanes, time itself. What stands before you now is no longer a yacht. It's a Tesla Cybertruck reborn as a steel sea monster. This is not a concept. This is a warning. A warning of what the ships of the next generation will become. If you want to see even crazier designs. If you want a transforming yacht in the style of Rolls-Royce, Ferrari, Mercedes, or Bugatti. If you want to see the future with your own eyes, then subscribe to the channel. Because what comes next will be even stronger.